Hi friends, I am Advocate Namish Nigotia and you are watching my YouTube channel Legal Advice for Everyone. Friends, if an offense is committed and a victim goes to the police station and the concerned police station does not register the FIR, is victim became remediless? No friends. In this video, we will learn that what remedies available to a victim if after committing the offense, the police does not register the first information report. Friends, the procedure is that first, if any offense is committed, the victim has to approach to the concerned police station and submit a written report. The best thing that police should register an first information report as per law, but many times the police is in connivance with the accused person and does not help the victim and does not at all register the first information report. Then, in that circumstances, the victim should approach to the concerned superintendent of police. He should submit a written report to the office of the superintendent of police in person, and he should also send the written report through registered post to the concerned superintendent of police. What happens even if he submits the report to the superintendent of police and that office does not help the victim? Then the procedure is provided under section 190 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. In that circumstances, either victim himself or through his next friend should file a criminal complaint before the competent court having the jurisdiction under section 190 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Now, how should he draft the complaint? First, he has to mention the name of the court. Then, the victim or complainant has to mention his name, father's name, and complete residential address. Then, they have to mention verses in the complaint. Then, they have to mention name, father's name, and complete residential address of the accused or accused persons if there are more than one person. Then, they have to mention criminal complaint under section 190 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Then, they have to mention those sections in which the offense has been committed. It may be the sections of the Indian Penal Code or any other act. Then, they have to state in chronological para what happened when the incident took place, who was persons involved, how the accused has committed that offense. If there is any eyewitness, he has to mention in his complaint that these are the eyewitnesses who has watched the incident. Then, relief clause. Before mentioning the relief clause or before writing the relief clause, victim or complainant has to submit categorically that this honorable court is having the jurisdiction to entertain this complaint. Then they have to mention the relief clause. Relief clause, the complainant should mention that FIR has not been registered by the concerned police station. So, my lord may be pleased to send this complaint to the concerned police station with a direction that the first information report should be registered. Or, my lord may hold the enquiry and proceed further in accordance with law. Now, the second question is, who can file the criminal complaint? So, my dear friends, complainant can file the criminal complaint. He can either be victim himself in person or through his next friend who knows about the incident. Now, the next question arises, what documents should complainant file along with the criminal complaint? He should file all the relevant documents. If there is documentary evidence, he should file that. If the victim has been admitted to the hospital due to any injury caused by the accused persons, then the treatment related document should also be filed along with the complaint. So, this is the procedure, my dear friends. The victim is or complainant is not remediless. Even if the police does not register the first information report, the Code of Criminal Procedure provides the remedy and he should approach to the concerned magistrate court. Thank you so much, friends.